information tonight about changes you'll see downtown, taking a live look at where Lower Broadway and where these new street vendor restrictions have some business owners frustrated and angry. Metro Nashville Mayor John Cooper signed an ordinance this morning that restricts where they can set up shop, saying this is about keeping sidewalks safe for pedestrians. News 2's Kenley Hargett is live on Broadway tonight. And Kenley, you spoke to a vendor who is having to move his business.
Hey, Leigh, I did. I spoke to a vendor who now is in Florida right now trying to figure out ways to make money. Now, he and other vendors just around this entire area, they all say they rely heavily on tourists. And they say with the new restrictions, the days of setting up shop here on Broadway are now over.
Vendors that are down there in the downtown area specifically, their businesses are going to be basically decimated.
Luke Riley is born and raised in Nashville and says he wished he could stay. But with the new restrictions to street vendors, he is having to rethink his plans.
I worked for a different vendor for a while, and then I ended up buying my own stand. I've been doing that for a little bit over a year, closer to 2. And it's been interesting. I've been able to learn a lot about what the vendors do and what their life is like and what they kind of deal with on a day-to-day.
With his signature, Metro Nashville Mayor John Cooper passed a new ordinance that forces all vendors to not operate in certain areas. This map shows the areas. Mayor Cooper's senior advisor says this is not about hurting vendors, but is about ensuring a safe sidewalk for pedestrians.
The government's first priority is to maintain a open sidewalk for all the pedestrians downtown.
Some of the city's most crowded sidewalks are in the area on this map. The high traffic is the main income for many street vendors like Riley. Riley says he does agree that safety is an issue on sidewalks, but it can happen without this ordinance.
Because I agree, again, that the regulation needs to be had. I think it is a public safety issue if things aren't done correctly, but when things are done properly, I think it makes for a much better cityscape and a much better experience for tourists and locals alike, and I think that it makes the community a lot better place in general.
I did speak to a few tourists that say regardless of these restrictions, if they see a vendor out here, they're going to support that vendor. They want to grab a snack here and just enjoy their time in Nashville. Now, reporting live here on Broadway, Kenley Hargett, News 2.